Also,
Dude,
welcome,
you don't
everyone.
count one. You don't count one because you don't want one to be in the
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not a
thing.
fucking expert. You piece of shit.
Did you ever watch iCarly?
I'm crying.
You know Freddie never said one.
Start the shit. Go.
Alright, go.
Alright. Welcome to Good Kids Bad Podcast episode 2. My name's Hammer. I go drop the Hammer 11 on Reddit. I'm with the 4 fucking musketeer old heads. Introduce yourselves.
I'm an insane stork.
I'm Luke, I go by Reptile.
I'm Kevin. I go by KSweet98.
Mickey Fresh.
Mickey B. Fresh is your Reddit username.
B.
Are we gonna go over this every time, Mickey?
God damn it, Mickey.
I don't acknowledge the B. Anyway.
2 for 2.
Anyway.
Let me just start by saying rest in peace, Chris Cornell. Don't laugh at me, motherfucker.
You said
This
rest
is a
in priest.
Cool.
Okay, be serious.
Alright, yes. Rest in peace,
Alright.
Chris Cornell.
Yes, Chris Cornell, lead singer of Soundgarden, Audio Slave, and one of my favorite collab albums ever, Temple of the Dog. That was amazing. So rest in peace, him. He was a legend. He'll be missed.
Was it suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hung himself.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
Damn, that's really
Sucks.
sad.
Just goes to show you, man, money doesn't solve all the world's problems.
Alright.
Indeed. So, first we're going to start off with this new thing where we're going to give off an album recommendation. We're just going to go around and give little 30 to 60 second descriptions about why we recommend the album, and then we're all going to listen to them and talk about them on the next podcast. So, who wants to go first?
You go first.
Oh, me to go first. All right.
Yeah.
The album I'm going to recommend to all y'all is, obviously, it's not old or anything because I'm a fucking little boy.
My little boy.
The Tory Lanez album released in 2016, I Told You.
Ooh.
It's an alternative R&B project. If you dig Tiller or Black or anyone like that, you'll definitely enjoy this album. It has kind of a punchier sound than a Tiller album, and Tory goes into pop and dance hall territory also, so it's a little more diverse in terms of the sound. He puts a personal spin on it. It kind of documents his life, and I just think it's a really well done project. So that's my recommendation.
Who wants
Who's
to
next?
go next? Jesus Christ. I'll go next.
Mickey, what's your...
I'll go next. I got this.
Okay.
Alright. I am recommending Vigilante Season by Max B. Mainly because I want some people to hear some Max B. I've had enough of the memes. Oh, no, I haven't had enough. But I've had enough of the memes without people knowing who Max B is and why he's so great and why he's the official wave man. And I think the album proves that. He's got these I don't know, he's got a decent singing voice, but it's just so great for whatever reason. So he sings pretty much all the hooks. He's actually got some nice bars, and his flow is real nice. Real good stuff.
Nice. Mickey, what you got?
Easy, what's good?
Obligatory.
No, Max B is much more than that.
He
Don't
is.
reduce him to that. Don't reduce his legacy to that,
Oh, I'm
please. No, I got Joe Budden, All Love Lost. It's an album released in about
The official
2015.
Budden stan of this podcast.
Released in 2015, and it's got a lot of modern type production, but it brings what Joe does best in personal bars that's relatable and touches a lot on his personal life, which is something he's done his whole career, which is why I've fucked with him for so long, and I love him. Great lyricist. And yeah, I think might be the last emotional Joe Budden project we ever get, unless he ever gives us mood music vibes. So
Rage was completely different.
yeah, no, Rage was completely different. That was just hit a lyrical onslaught. But what he does best is, putting emotion into a mic. kind of like a Drake who raps more.
Yeah.
All right, Stork,
Yeah.
what's your album?
Okay, I'm going way back to 95 to recommend
Of course you are.
Sailin' the South by ESG, aka the Everyday Street Gangsta. Very good Houston rap album. ESG, for those of you that don't know him, is SUC, Houston rap artist. It incorporates, I think it was influenced partly by the G-Funk that was going on in the West Coast at that time. So it's kind of, production-wise, a blend of the 90s West Coast G-Funk with the Southern funky, soulful, smooth 90s Southern rap that was going on. ESG provides great bars. Nothing super insightful, I don't think, in this album, but it's just a very enjoyable album.
Oh, I'd like to
front
add
back.
that
So
Max B is actually quite insightful.
we're talking about my fucking
Okay,
album right
I
now.
know, but like it just came to me, man. Also, the ESG albums have great covers.
They do. He's driving a Cadillac over waves. I mean, I don't know what more you want from him.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Perfect.
So that's the Everyday Street Gangsta. That's what I'm sailing in the South.
Say the name again, please.
Sailing the South.
Okay.
All right.
Lucas.
That's a bunch of new shit mostly, and then that old ass, dusty ass Stork album. Wait, when is Vigilante season?
What?
What year is it?
Good question. I will look
Alright,
at it
bro.
right now.
Doesn't matter that much if you don't know it off the top of your head.
I want to say like
I think it's 0506, isn't it?
Oh, word.
Isn't
Okay.
that?
I want to say yeah, it was like either that or it says it was released in 2011 actually, but it
Well,
was
Mickey
recorded
did
and
not
finished in 08.
Okay, there we go. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull some backpack shit out, of course. From 2006, I'm gonna go with Vakil, Worst Fears Confirmed. For anyone who hasn't heard, he's a Chicago rapper, and if you're a fan of like underground rap, this description can probably be applied to a lot of rappers. Their skills generally speak for themselves, and they're pretty undeniably fantastic rappers. And then they go on to release a couple great projects and very like inconsistent, no classics to their name really, at least nothing I would call a classic. And there's generally a lot of years in between their releases, and that description kind of perfectly goes to Vakil. He's very bar heavy. He's one of the most clever punchline rappers I've ever really listened to be honest. But that's not really all he's limited to. He's a great storyteller. He's got some great emotion. The production on here is mostly done by the Mole Men, which is another Chicago. I think it's a trio. They're pretty dope. There's features from Rascass, Royce. It's a great album. The last song, Acts of Vengeance, is one of probably my favorite storytelling tracks of all time. And then in general, the punchlines you're gonna get on here are just generally fucking crazy.
All right. Those are
So
recommendations,
Reptile.
and we'll give them all a
Reptile.
listen.
Yes. Yeah.
How heavy does that backpack weigh?
Dude, there's a lot of textbooks in here and shit. Like,
Man, you're not in school anymore. I want to hear that shit.
God
that is
damn, bro, that's some backpacker shit if I ever heard of it.
my goal is to have a backpack app album every week for you guys.
Jesus.
Oh,
All
thank
right,
you.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
I got it.
So
I'm gonna
we're
turn
gonna
Hammer
start
from a
off
high
with
beast into a backpacker. Can we?
Oh my God. Dreams.
Okay.
So we're gonna move on to a pretty simple topic here. What, in your guys' opinion, is the worst top 40 rap song ever? That's
Stark.
Okay, I'm gonna go first because I know y'all got some really good ones. I think mine's a little bit weaker in comparison, but I want to give the reason for mine.
Okay.
Okay, mine is Ice Cream Paint Job. Okay, you all remember this song. The reason
could
that
we
I
forget?
think Ice Cream Paint Job is so
Inside peanut butter, outside jelly, my friend.
Also
So
a
here's the
TCJ line.
here's my problem with this fucking song. Okay, it had a great production. The production still sounds great today. Like if you go and listen to the song, it's still great. but lyrically, it's just not fucking great. And Wayne jumped on this song. I think it was on No Ceilings that he did his remix of this song.
Yeah, it was.
My problem is, and this isn't a slight against Wayne at all, because Wayne's a phenomenal fucking rapper, okay? But if a remix of your song makes your song nearly fucking unlistenable because the remix is that much better, your song is fucking trash. Plain and simple. Okay, that's
I
my
just have-
problem.
Here's my thing. You just said it has great production but weak ass lyrics. You just described like 90% of popular rap songs.
Thank
Right,
you,
but-
Ham.
Ooh.
We're getting into all this territory there. We're getting into Joe Budden territory.
What?
Thank. But that was Hammer that said that.
I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, you're not gonna find Kendrick is kind of the first rapper in a while to have like more conscious shit that's popular. Most rap in the top
Would
40s
you not say?
is more focused on.
You
Oh.
can say,
Would you not say
Oh.
J. Cole was like that?
I mean,
What?
wouldn't you say like Lupe was popular too?
Yeah,
I mean, he
Lupe
was.
was-
Well, I mean, it depends on how
Lupe
popular.
was
I mean,
definitely popular.
the song Lupe had in the top 40 was "The Show Goes On," not that conscious.
No.
That was
What?
Didn't Superstar go
It was-
top 40?
Superstar was in top 40. I don't think.
Superstar.
But it wasn't
Super-
conscious
What?
if you didn't look into it, I guess. Like, I guess, listen to it on the radio, you wouldn't think that there was
Superstar is a-
Superstar is not.
Superstar's not
Superstar level.
conscious, but there's a deeper meaning there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. I guess you wouldn't know it if you were just listening.
Superstar's not surface level.
No, I said it wasn't. I said it wasn't.
Like, in
Oh,
context
okay,
of
yeah.
that,
There we
plays
go.
a deeper meaning.
I'm not. My point being is, I feel like the production makes it not the worst song. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it does have
I
that.
I agree with you. That's exactly why I listed it. Is it's carried by the production.
Yeah,
If you gave it whack ass production, it wouldn't have fucking made the top 40.
I didn't want to sound like an old head that's just like dismissing all this fucking rap. That wasn't my point. It was-
No, fuck that old head out. It's carried by the fucking production. That's the reason it made top 40. Fuck Ice Cream King. Wayne saved that song. It's Wayne.
Hold on.
Um,
but
if I-
hold on. Let me say something. Production is a reason that a lot of these songs have made top 40 in the last year or two.
All my friends are dead.
Oh no,
No, I
don't.
Hold
don't
on.
think the
That's
That's a
production
hot
is that
song.
why.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck
Mask,
up.
Mask Off made top 5 purely because of the production,
Yeah,
and I'm
purely
saying that
because
as a
of the
big
flute.
huge.
Purely because of the
You
flutes.
And the
That's
name.
true, because Future is so like
The name-
Future's so
Yeah,
future.
Future has a very Future's performance over is like average. I mean, it's not terrible, but
average
it's not
Future.
the best performance he's ever
It's
given.
just par for the
Right,
course.
but
Future
the
is what you
beats,
get when you put on a Future song.
But the name, Future, is the first point. Then the beat, which became a meme. That's what put it top 40.
The music's really good, though.
I mean, a SoundCloud rapper couldn't make that song and hit top 40.
No, they could. Future's
let's-
name,
let's stop with the
Future's
tangent.
name has weight.
Hey,
He put it on
Okay, so who's got the next song?
album too.
All right,
He
I'll
put it
go
on
next.
a
I'll
huge
go
album.
I'll go next. All right, my personal pick for the worst song ever to grace the top 40 that is of the hip hop genre is very recent. It's "Look at Me" by XXX Tentacion. The worst popular rap song I've ever heard in my fucking life. The fucking rapping is god awful. He sounds like if Uzi's fucking retarded child had a child. On top of that, the beat is muddy, fucking disgusting to the ear. It's absolutely repulsive. His flow, and then on top of that, he's a little twat who claims that his fucking flow was his own when it's a triplet flow that's been around since the fucking 90s. Just
Now, you know
absolute
X is going to get at you on Twitter, right?
he's
fucking
gonna
cat.
he's gonna
What's he
watch
gonna
this.
He's got shooters
hold
in
on.
He's gonna wait till you're pregnant and then beat you up.
You're a piece of
That's
shit.
The XXX fans are gonna be upset with that comment. Right
I don't think there are many on hip hop
You're
but
real
okay.
glad that you said that.
Let me say something.
Yes.
Hammer.
Yeah.
That was a serious old head rant, and I'm so fucking proud of you for it right now.
Damn it, I'm not happy with the person I'm becoming. That is not my
Fucking- Oh my god, that was amazing, bro.
I picked EXO Tour Life as my song of the year, so I am not an old head. I'll stand by.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right. Who's next? Mickey, Reptile, me. Who wants to go?
I'll go, Kevin.
All right. My song is a Big Sean song
Oh god.
Y'all remember Dance Ass?
Nice.
The song that's literally just ass.
Oh my
ass,
God.
ass.
Oh
yes,
my God.
that song is
Song is
awful.
completely
That
That's Big
song
Sean.
dude. I
That's Big Sean's worst song by a lot.
did block that out of my
That
memory.
song
I
is
told
legitimately
you.
awful.
That song is awful.
No, it really is.
Case closed.
That's a good pick.
That
that song
hit
was-
top 40.
It was top 10.
Top 10, dude.
Oh my
Top-
god.
Yeah, top 10.
Fuck my
He walked-
life.
he walked
That song
off.
is.
Jesus Christ.
Pure
I
trash.
consider Big
It's
Sean
pure
one of my
trash.
least favorite rappers, and that song is probably the start of that. Like, that's ever since that song, every nightmare I've ever had has included like Big Sean ad-libs in it.
Oh god.
Song. I don't mind those. I
Whoa.
enjoyed the last two albums. I really did. I
Whoa
like
there.
those albums, but that song is fucking
Swear.
abysmal. And the Nicki Minaj feature just is like the twisting of the knife in the wound.
Damn, dude.
All right.
I feel like Nicki Minaj's speech was only there for like the sex appeal.
It really
And
is.
I don't
Well,
mean
Nicki
to
Minaj's
like-
feature was only there because she's
like-
popular.
And also
Really?
the
I mean, she's
song's called
pretty good for what
Dance
she does
Ass,
and shit, but
and
in
literally
that
it's
song,
ass
she
with
brings
A and $2 signs. It's like that's so trashy. What the hell? This song is objectively horrible.
You're right.
All right.
That's a great pick, honestly. Reptile, I want you to go next.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll go
Reptile.
next. I had a lot of trouble with this, and it's mostly because a lot of these songs are like bad, but they're not bad enough for you to want to call them the worst of all time. But I eventually came up with something I'm satisfied with, and that is "Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy.
oh no.
Okay.
This-
Can I say something?
Yeah,
What
go
do you-
ahead.
Say something right now?
Yeah,
Actually, I'll save it.
You love that song?
Save it.
All I'm gonna say is I disagree with you, and we'll get to that at a later time.
Okay, all right. Well, let me talk about why I don't like
Amber
this song.
loves it.
I'll start with literally the best part of the song, and it's the beat, and that is still not good. And this beat, just everything about like late 2000s rap. I actually might have been early 2010s, but still, like this beat is everything. This beat just instantly takes you back to like walking to middle school lunch. Like it is just, it's so dated and corny. All right, that's the best part of the song. Another minor pet peeve of mine is he did the fucking share your phone number gimmick like
Mike
way after Mike
Jones.
Jones did it. Yeah,
Mike
he did like that was so
Who?
corny.
Who
The hook,
is Mike
yeah, that
Jones?
didn't need. The hook is absolutely garbage, and conceptually, it is probably one of the corniest songs I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Like, already cheesy love songs already get me, and then this is a song about like missing someone and having cheesy phone conversations. Like, it is just so awful. And the worst part of the song, which I had to block out in my memory, because when I re-listened to it, I did not remember it being this bad, but I don't know what I expected because it's fucking Soulja Boy. The verses are they are legitimately god awful. Like I think
No,
Kiss
the
and
verses are.
Kiss and Miss is probably rhymed like 6 times outside of the hook. He repeats a bar when he doesn't know where to go with it. He is the least skilled rapper I have ever heard in my. Actually, no, that's not true. Famous Dex. Fuck you, Hammer, for showing me that. By the way.
Dude, Dex is so
Yeah.
awful.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa
All right,
there.
that's
Hammers
basically
hit
why
us with
I
all the
despise
bad
this
shit.
song. Yeah, Hammer, you're the plug for awful rap.
That fucking-
Guys, I just
that
want to
cut-
say that, and I hate to say this, if a gun was held to my head, I could probably recite the first verse of Kiss Me Through the Phone because,
Work, no.
listen, getting ready for school, I used to have fucking VH1 on TV when that shit was super popular. Oh my god, I could still remember the
After
music
that.
video.
You're gonna have to remove yourself from this podcast for that. That's
Brett,
just gotta
why
be
did
a
you bring it up?
violation. That's
Mickey, let's
just
end
some
with your fucking drunk ass. What's your?
drunk ass.
choice.
Jesus Christ,
All right.
I'm not
All right,
drunk.
what's your
That's
choice?
fucked up. Kind of insult me. Mine is also a Soulja Boy song.
Oh
but,
no.
It's a
You.
song. Yep, you indeed. It's a song that he broke through with. Fucking Crank That. Jesus Christ. I had to live through this bullshit, and whack ass people put that song at number 1 on the Billboard charts for 7 weeks straight. I mean, this dude had it all. He had the shitty dance,
The reason.
the bullshit shitty song, and the whole gimmick, man. He's like the start of meme rap.
The reason I can't consider that song terrible is because when that song came out, I was in, I think, fourth. What was that, 2007?
I don't remember.
God, dude, you were in what grade? You were in what fucking grade?
Fourth grade in 2007.
Oh.
You had to have been mad.
I know. No, 2007, fourth grade.
Oh, but still, I mean, his
Long
name.
story short.
His name written across the sunglasses. That was the birth of this bullshit meme type rap. It was fucking.
The reason why I can't hate that song is because.
Oh, shut up. The fact that, goddamn, people let that sit at number 1 on the Billboard charts for 7 fucking weeks. Oh, God, dude. That's why we have bullshit these days. No, that's gotta be the worst song, popular song of all time, as far as impact on shit goes. Fuck that song.
I mean, as far as influence, you might be right. Like, you might.
I don't think he might be. I think he is right.
No, he is. No, yeah, no,
I'm
yeah.
fucking right.
You hit the jackpot with that one.
Fuck that song, and fuck Soulja Boy.
That song.
I won't take the Soulja Boy slander on my podcast.
When I was in elementary school, I was a fucking little bitch who always got like picked on, right? And I remember I actually got some points with like the cool kids because I was one of the few kids in the class that knew the Soulja Boy dance. So I will forever be grateful.
That got you points with the cool kids?
I mean, yeah, for like 3 days, and then they started bullying me again. But
oh my god, this is awful.
Let's
move on.
All right, let's move on. All right. Now I will talk about the next topic because I feel like this has to be brought up. So another topic we have is, what's your favorite ringtone rap song? Now I'm gonna say my choice. My choice is actually "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Oh my god,
no.
Are you serious?
And here's the reason why. No.
Turn of events.
Backtrack.
This is some fuck shit. You tricked me.
All right.
You and Reptile got beef.
All right, ringtone rap is meant for a ringtone, hence the name.
So it was
Therefore, they're meant. What ringtone rap song wasn't corny? There is none, and I will not hear an argument. Every ringtone rap song was corny. For "Kiss Me Through the Phone," it wasn't so much about the content, but it was more about the catchiness because you're always hearing it if it's ringing in your pocket. Now, "Kiss Me Through the Phone's" hook, regardless how fucking corny it is in terms of the lyrics and how, whatever, it had a good melody to it. I don't know who featured on it, but he had a decent voice. The verses are still bad. I do agree with that. Yeah, Sammy. The verse is still bad, and the beat is catchy enough to where, I just don't. I think it accomplishes its purpose, and that's why it's my favorite ringtone rap song.
It does accomplish its purpose. Its purpose is just being awful. I will take a look at me over "Kiss Me Through the Phone," Hammer, and I will fight you on it.
Same.
You would?
Because I probably wouldn't fight you on it. I don't know. You're pretty cool, but. I would exchange harsh words with you about it.
We would have a fucking stern debate about it.
All right. I guess I'll go next. My personal favorite ringtone rap song is "Lookin' Boy" by Hot Styles and Young Jock.
It's a good pick,
partially because of the music video, partially because of the one-liners in that song are actually fucking hilarious.
They are.
And honestly still applicable today. You can still roast someone with some of that shit. Young Jock is probably the greatest artist of the ringtone rap genre, and he blessed this one with a feature.
Debatable.
That's definitely debatable that he's the best, but still. Beat is fire, of course. And also Hot Styles, they were probably the third person to use the Hot Styles pun, but still, I give it to them just because they made this beauty of a song. Yeah, my runner-up was Chicken Noodle Soup. That song is also amazing.
All right, I'll go. Mine is "Rich Boys Throw Some D's." That oh my god, that's such a jam. Like that beat
Jam.
is actually so good. It's like too good. It's weird. Why is it so good? It doesn't make sense. And then it just
And why
gets
did it go
stuck
to
in your
Rich
head,
Boy?
and it's like Rich Boy selling crack, and it's like, oh wow, I like this. But Rich Boy looks dumb, and he's actually like pretty awful. But that song's awesome, and it got a great remix with like 50 people on it. That's all I have to
Alright.
say about Throw Some D's.
Nice. Stork.
I'm gonna cop out. I don't have an answer for this, to be
Jesus
honest
Christ.
with you.
Fucking
don't like any
bitch.
ringtone.
I know, I'm the fucking worst one on this fucking podcast. Kick me out right now.
All right, get
You
the
left
fuck
early
out.
last time.
The most
I left
lyric
early last time. I'm stuck
Dodging
with this link.
era of
Is
our
this what the rum does to you?
Yeah, I
Makes
mean,
you
pretty much.
non-opinionated.
Look,
Just
yeah, I mean, well,
Is it
y'all
Riding by
kind of
Chameleonaire?
okay. Look,
Riding
okay,
by
I'm gonna kind of
Chameleonaire.
go behind the scenes. Y'all threw this question out pretty fucking early. Usually these questions get some fucking answer time. This shit came up pretty early. I didn't get a lot of prep time. Okay, I'm gonna throw all four of y'all under the bus. Y'all didn't give me time to fucking prep for this shit. So
What?
I didn't do shit.
Oh,
Whoever
time to
came-
study all your favorite ringtone rap songs and
Mickey,
analyze them.
all the fucking thousands of good ringtone rap songs, I didn't get a chance to study all of them. Okay.
It's a scour.
I
All
didn't
right,
get a-
well, don't worry, Stork. I'll fucking save you because the greatest ringtone rap song of all time is Lil Wayne and Birdman, "Stunt Like My Daddy."
Oh,
And
that's
you-
a good
Oh.
one. That's a good one.
They're gonna say
I
that's
didn't
fucking
consider that
Hold on,
ringtone rap.
shut the
That's
fuck
okay.
up. Shut the fuck up. How many
God
of you
damn.
guys lived through the ringtone rap era? Who was alive for that?
We all were.
I'm raising
What
my
the
hand.
hell?
No, how many of you were listening to hip hop actively then, though?
I wasn't,
Oh.
but I know these
I
songs.
wasn't like a hip hop.
You weren't, but you know, but you
I
understood.
mean, not actively like I am now, but I listened to, like, the music I listened to was rap music.
So, around the time Stunt Like My Daddy came out, Verizon had just come up with these things called callback tones, where when you
Oh, I
call
hate
somebody,
those.
instead
Oh.
of hearing a normal ring, you hear a song. Everybody had Stunt Like My Daddy. Everybody had that shit.
You just call
And
your
I-
friends just to jam.
And shit, dude, Stunt Like My Daddy is the worst ringtone rap song ever. Everybody's phone with. I'm like, your dad's not calling you. Your daddy isn't calling right now. Your dad not calling you, but for some reason, Stunt Like My Daddy is playing. I'm like, that's not your daddy. Oh, you're telling me Rachel's calling you right now? That's your daddy? That's not your fucking daddy, dude. That was the worst rap song ever. The fact that Lil
Yeah,
Wayne
you
even
said it
made
was
that
your favorite.
jazz song.
Well, I
No.
thought we were doing best.
Yeah.
We're doing-
Yeah, do you like this song or dislike this song?
I'm confused now. Where are we at?
Mickey, are you kidding me?
Am I?
I think Mickey's confused too.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
let's
let's
just-
just move on. All right. Actually, so our next topic is Mickey's going to fucking probably pop a blood vessel because he's going to
Oh,
be
let's
on.
do it.
No.
It's a
The
simple
wife of this
debate.
one.
Who has the better flow? Freddie Gibbs or A$AP Rocky? Now, Mickey has a lot to say.
I want to hear Mickey's rant.
He's
Oh,
taking a
any of-
swig
yeah,
of Henny.
Mickey, start off with your rant because I need to hear this.
His rant is like gonna be a
Wait,
response to me.
So maybe you should start off then, especially because I don't know where he is.
All right. Yeah,
Who
I don't know where he is either.
I am personally on Rocky's. I want to preface this by saying I haven't heard too much Gibbs. I heard like half of You Only Live Twice. I couldn't finish the project.
It's
and I
30
heard-
minutes.
Cold
It's
Hammer.
30
Dude,
minutes long.
30-minute
Okay.
project.
I was driving home and it was a 15-minute drive.
No, my-
No,
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll allow it.
So I heard like some of his bigger songs and then half of that project. And then I've heard Live Love and Long Live from I haven't heard At Long Last yet.
What?
Oh, really?
Really?
Those two.
Oh, man.
To be honest, I feel like he stepped his rapping up on it long
Yeah,
last.
he did.
This is a really good project.
Like, excuse me, his flows on that are filthy.
Lord Pretty fucked with
What
Jody
I've heard-
too.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing that I think puts Rocky ahead. Gibbs is fucking seamless over a track. There's no denying that. The motherfucker just spits out words at a fucking... He's really smooth. I can't really describe it well. He's always seamless with his flows and whatever. But the thing is, the thing that I think elevates Rocky is the fact that Rocky can switch between all these different flows in one song, and all of them sound fucking perfect. Gibbs, I haven't heard Gibbs do that yet. For what it's worth, I haven't heard a lot of
Gibbs do that. Gibbs does that.
Yeah, Gibbs can do
Gibbs
that.
can do that a lot.
He can do that.
He can. He does do it occasionally.
I'm on Team Gibbs, but yes, Gibbs can do that.
Also, I mean, this is purely subjective, but I do like Rocky's voice more. That might play into it. I just like his delivery with his voice more than Gibbs, but that's just me.
That's
That's
fair
not
for over
what-
delivery,
What?
but we're discussing flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel Rocky's flow. I would rather listen to an hour of Rocky's flow than an hour of Gibbs' flow.
Okay. Fair enough. I do
That's-
agree with you. Rocky is more creative.
No.
Rocky is more creative
Exactly.
with his flows. He has so many in his arsenal that he's used, and he continues to use ones that I've never heard him use before. Like on Cozy Tapes, I think he used a different flow every single time he was
Those
on a
tapes are
song.
so good.
Yeah,
Ghost
He-
Tapes would have been better if it was just rock.
with
Yeah,
more Rocky, I
yeah,
agree.
more Rocky.
And less
yeah, I
Cardi,
definitely
and less
agree.
Bleach, and less Uzi, and less Made in
Walk,
Tokyo.
walk.
Bless everybody.
Uzi had a good verse on that.
Yeah, no, I like Runner. But what's it called? Yeah, Rocky is just more creative to me. Gibbs, I mean, I love Gibbs. I would consider him one of my top 10 favorite rappers. But he's number 2, right behind Rocky. He's like, I don't know, I'd probably say they're even, to be honest.
Right.
Gibbs is just so flawless on everything. And like, actually, you know what? He did on Alexis, on what's it called? You Only Live Twice. He kind of falters a little bit in his flow, but I'm
When?
not gonna.
When?
He tries to jam way too many words into a bar at one point.
Like, just going-
Oh God.
But listen,
Are you talking about like my cousin lost his arm in a fucking armed robbery? That part?
no, I don't think so.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But no, I love that song. That song's amazing, and like, I don't think it detracts from the song at all. But I just think Rocky's a little more creative, and I think that gives him a little bit of the edge for me.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this, and then I gotta dip out.
All right.
Gotta dip out of the podcast early again because I'm the weakest fucking link and a piece of shit when it comes to being a team player.
No, you're good.
Don't be so hard
You're
on
good.
yourself.
I fucked up the whole conversation earlier, so you're
So-
good.
What I'm gonna say is, if I had to pick, I love both artists. I love both. I'm gonna side with Freddie Gibbs.
Hey,
My man.
I think that Rocky is he's an incredible artist. He's incredible with flows, and I do think that Freddie Gibbs has his hiccups. The name of the song escapes me. What's the second song on You Only Live Twice?
Dude, it's
Um,
Alexis. It's the one that I just talked
Alexis.
about.
Okay, that's what I didn't want to fuck it up. I've been drinking. Okay. Whenever he says get successful and
That's the
quickly-
part. That's the part.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has the hiccups on that, or he that's the hiccup in his flow. I agree with that.
wait, what part are you guys talking about?
He's like, get successful and watch all them turn
Watch how
their backs
quickly
on me.
that watch how quickly they change on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just jams a little too many.
He adds too many syllables in the bar at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh no,
And I feel like
that's not what he's doing. I mean, he does that bar, but it's like he does that in a lot of his other songs
Yeah,
too.
but it doesn't
Or
sound
just
as
sound like-
off.
Double-
another song.
He's
Maybe
like
my terminology is wrong,
double
but
times for
it
half
doesn't
of a
flow
bar.
as smoothly as it could have. I
guess.
mean, I may be using my terminology wrong, but it just doesn't flow as smoothly as I think it could have. I think he tries to put too many words in. But I do think, you got songs like Shitsville, The Hook on 20 Karat Jesus.
The hook is where.
The hook?
Yeah, the hook on the first part. My dog used to pull up in a 98
99 GS300.
99 GS300. Yeah, come on, man.
I love how you're not gonna cite his flow on Amnesia, which is filthy.
His flow on Amnesia, I was getting to that. But the end of Shitsville when he says, "Fuck you, Asia, I'll lace you up with razors." That whole end.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky, I'm sorry, Rocky, man. Come on now.
Have you listened to Multiply though? Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah, I mean, Rocky's, and I love Rocky too. I love Rocky's music, but I mean, I just got to side with Gibbs on it because I feel like Gibbs' music is just at a higher high.
That's not
Rocky's
flow
got
though.
more swagger and more charisma.
This isn't
No,
flow.
it's-
Let's.
Into flow.
fucking
That's what I'm saying.
tripping.
He's got more swagger and charisma, but people mistake that for flow, and that doesn't really play into flow.
Okay.
You don't think that plays into flow?
It doesn't.
Flow.
Not necessarily. Flow is just the word they play.
You got
into
me
the-
so mad right now.
I
Alright.
have a different idea. Of flow.
Mickey,
No.
go.
No,
Yeah,
no.
So I enjoyed the podcast, y'all. Y'all carry on without me. It's been
All
fun.
We're gonna miss you, Stork.
We
Bye,
are.
Stork.
I'm
This
crying
shit's gonna
already.
get a lot better quality without me. Fuck the haters. Alright, I'll see y'all.
Lord.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, Mickey. Fucking unleash.
Am I the last one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Luke has said anything.
Oh, yeah. No, let
I'm on
Luke go.
Team Gibbs. I'm on Team Gibbs. Okay. Well, I guess before I have something to say, I have a question. Do you wait? Hang on. Now I'm kind of blanking on my question. Shit. All right. Well, fuck that. I'll talk about other reasons why Gibbs has a better flow than A$AP Rocky. So, okay, now I remember my question. All right. Do you guys believe that sounding comfortable on a beat is part of flow, or does that all fall under delivery?
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's part of flow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I believe for that reason, then that's why Freddie Gibbs has a better flow than A$AP Rocky. Because I think you can give Freddie Gibbs a Mad Lib beat. You can give Freddie Gibbs, like, his in-house production, like Speaker Bomb and them, when it's all that gangster shit. You can give him a fucking DJ Fresh beat. Like, that is insane to me. How he can, like, on songs like G Like That, how he can go over that. Or, like, Bitches, Dope, and Dollars. How he can do that over these West Coast as shit beats. And that's not even his style. And then you can also give him a Mad Lib beat, and he can slay that too. That is insane to me. That's one of the reasons. And another reason is I don't believe that flow variance, he's as far behind Rocky as you guys are making it seem.
I don't think
he
he
can
is
switch his
either.
flow with the best of them. I think, especially, I was listening to a lot of ESGN, and Hammer, when you were talking about songs where Gibbs uses multiple flows, Eastside Moonwalker is one of them.
Eastside Moonwalker's nuts.
Yeah, he switches his flow on that, and it's crazy. And that brings me to another point of why I'm on Team Gibbs. And a lot of people equate best flow with most effortless flow. And while I think definitely sounding effortless over a beat is a big part of it, and I think Freddie Gibbs is really good at sounding effortless over beats, I think Freddie Gibbs can do the rapping harder, putting more effort into it, and still having a ridiculous flow way better than A$AP Rocky can do that. And it's mostly because A$AP Rocky doesn't really do that, but that's versatility for me. And in my opinion, Freddie Gibbs can rap harder and with effort or rap effortlessly over pretty much any beat in hip-hop, and it will sound ridiculously good.
It's actually a good point.
You made a good argument.
It's actually
Are you
a good
surprised I made a good argument?
point. No, I just didn't
Jesus
think of
fucking
that. I
Christ.
just didn't think
I'm
of
just
that.
kidding.
All right, Mickey, unleash.
Yeah, no, actually, I regret letting Reptile go first now because he just stole my whole fucking argument.
Was it
We were
really?
thinking the exact. No, seriously, because I was gonna start off with saying, first of all, Freddie Gibbs started his career just slaughtering, regular gangster type beats and doing gangster rap. And then he got his acclaim when it dropped that tape with Madlib. And yeah, he killed those beats too, no doubt. But then what a lot of people don't know is he went to like the Tonight Show or whatever to do that tape in the Bay over like West Coast type beats. That's crazy. I don't think Rocky would sound good over those type of beats. Like, I don't think Rocky can make a song with YG. But after listening to that Freddie Gibbs tape, he could definitely do a song with YG. Like, he's so versatile. And granted, Rocky has shown more variety in his flows or whatever. I don't think he can adapt as well as Gibbs does. And I've heard Rocky like rap over electronic beats or whatever, the EDM type stuff with Skrillex, but I mean, Gibbs kills it. He kills it in damn near everything I've ever heard of him.
Gibbs has rhymed over electronic beats.
Well, which one?
Oh god, it's this group called Zed's Dead, and the song's called Back Home, I want to say.
I've heard of the group. I've never heard that song, but still.
It's an okay song, but Gibbs can flow over it.
Gibbs is versatile, and Rocky has more flows, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all better. Like, Gibbs double times better than Rocky. Gibbs has better breath control. If you don't believe me, look up his...
He does.
Yeah, look up...
Rocky doesn't... I don't know, I'm not even sure if Rocky has good breath control. Rocky cuts the breaths out of his...
and he punches in a lot. A lot of his, flows and shit he punches in.
Yeah.
I mean, Scottie Pippen's... Fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah, no.
That Gibbs Scottie Pippen verse... God damn, dude. That's some of the hottest shit I've ever heard as far as flow goes. It's fucking insane.
Damn it. I was teetering. I feel like I'm on the Gibbs side now.
Yeah, I'm going Gibbs, no doubt about it. I love Rocky.
You for liking
I'm alone.
Rocky.
I think a good way to sum it up is Freddie Gibbs has collab tapes with DJ Fresh, Madlib, and Static Selecta, and they're all really good, and that's crazy.
Yeah, because DJ Fresh is a Bay Area dude, which is nuts, because you never see dudes making tapes with Bay Area dudes anymore unless they're from the fucking Bay Area. Yeah.
I haven't heard a ton of those Tonight Shows, but there's only a couple with non-Bay Area rappers, right?
I think Trey has one.
Trey, yeah, that makes sense too.
I think Trey has one, but yeah, there's very few without. As far out of the Bay as they usually go is somewhere else in California, but yeah, there's very few without Bay Area rappers. But they're all dope. DJ Fresh is a great producer and a great DJ. I love all those tapes.
All right, did we settle
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. That being said, we could go into one more thing here.
Yeah, whatever you got.
Hit me, Hammer.
All right, I'm just gonna go with this one first because I feel like this one's nice and short. Oh, I feel like we could contain this. Who do you think out of the newer wave, of people, anyone, has the potential to be the next huge star? Kendrick Drake, level.
Give me a year.
Kendrick, Drake, J. What do you mean, give me a year?
A year to be the next big star.
When they be the next big star?
No, when they started.
Well, I mean, they haven't been the next big star yet.
Well, yeah, when they started rapping, you fuck.
Oh, when they... Oh. I would say within the last, within the 2010s decade. 2010 and forward. What do you think could be the next
I have a
huge
question.
Drake, J. Cole?
How huge? Is Chance huge? Chance is
huge.
Chance
Young huge?
I don't think Chance is as huge, though.
Is Future
Chance has
huge?
a Kit Kat commercial that I hear all the fucking time. Chance is huge.
Chance is massive.
Is Future huge?
I would...
Future's huge.
Future's
Okay.
huge.
So
I would say
that
I would say Future is like the lowest level, like the big stars, like the huge stars
okay.
in terms of popularity. Like Future's
So
like
I'm gonna say Young Thug. How old is Young Thug?
I was thinking about Young Thug literally right now.
Young Thug started rapping in like 2011 or something.
I
Okay,
don't-
but how old is he? Like age
How old
wise?
is he? Like actually, I think he's like late 20s or like mid to late 20s.
I'm not
Oh
sure.
no,
Older
he's
than-
I know he's 25. He's 25.
Okay, so he's about as old as me.
Yeah.
I think Young Thug has the talent, and if 5 years, because dude, a rapper at 25 and a rapper at 30 are completely different people.
Oh yeah.
I think if Young Thug is still somewhat relevant in 5 years when he hits 30 and realizes, because I think he's marketable. The dude's unique.
Oh yeah.
He's great. He's talented.
People like him too.
People
Yeah,
love
exactly.
him. People love him.
Dude, he has a fucking fan base.
Yeah, exactly. Already, like he sells like what 45. 45K
He actually doesn't sell well.
week,
He actually
so?
doesn't sell well.
Yeah, he doesn't sell well.
What I'm saying is he's still like, yeah, he's popping.
I think
He
this
has
this new tape that's supposed to drop, the singing tape. I think this could be a big make or break moment for him.
Easy
Honestly,
breezy, beautiful thugger girl.
That's what
Exactly.
it stands for?
Yes, did you not know
I have
that?
seen that acronym so many times, and I've just
That's
been like,
terrible.
oh, it's another Young
I
Thug
think-
project.
He has the crossover ability if he can fucking be a normal, or at least pretend to be a normal person.
Yeah, I think he really showed that on Jeffrey. Like, Wyclef
Yeah,
Jean, the song blew
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Wyclef Jean is great.
People like that and shit like that supporting you. You have that potential to just cross over real quick. He just has to stop being such a
Weird as
weirdo.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop being a weird, like, not necessarily drop her persona, because that's part of what makes him sell, but, accept that you have this talent and stop trying to step out of the box and keeping yourself at the same time within this box where, oh, I'm hip hop and I've got this, like, niche fan base. Because that dude definitely has crossover potential.
Could I go next?
Yeah, go.
I have two
I have
answers,
two.
and my answers
Yeah,
are
no,
going to
go
be
ahead.
pretty generic
Bryson
and probably
Tiller.
expected from me. Bryson Tiller's definitely one of them, and the other one I have is Tory Lanez. The reason I say that is because both of them are kind of in that alternative R&B like area. And after seeing The Weeknd's huge shift into the mainstream in the same area, like he was in the same area that they're in right now, to see his huge shift into the mainstream, I don't see why the other two couldn't do the same. I understand that The Weeknd's vocal ability is way better than both of them. But, I mean, in modern pop, vocal ability is not as important, really, as long as there's a beat drop or there's a good beat behind it. Like, when I hear Tory Lanez in particular, between the two, like, as much as I love Bryson, I think Tory has a bigger chance to be, like, the next big star. When I hear Tory's, like, voice and just the way he sings hooks, I can just imagine that over, like, a Major Lazer song, like a huge hit. I know it's probably going to be generic, but I could hear it. And he's already, like I said before when I was recommending his album, he's already done like that song Love. That was definitely like a pop, kind of song. I feel like he could transition completely into the pop realm and do really well. Like probably put up like Chris Brown numbers when Chris Brown was like big. Not now.
Tiller, yes. Tory, no.
Tiller too.
Tiller, yes. Tory,
As
no.
much as I love Tiller hasn't done anything really pop though.
Okay, but how long has Tory been around? When was Tory's first project? It's been years, right?
Hasn't been that long. He's still
It's
relative.
been years. I'm not saying he's not relative or relevant or any kind of I'm just saying.
No, I
He's been-
understand.
He's been around a lot
First
longer than
mixtape.
Bryson
His first
Tiller.
mixtape was 2010. It looks like.
Yeah.
And
there
well,
we
he
go.
didn't break through until 2015 though.
And there we go. Here we are. And now he's on a fucking Joe Budden album, bro.
Him and
He's on Joe Budden's last album.
Wait, which one, Tory or Bryson?
Tory?
Tory.
Tory feels like I've seen more features with Tory than Bryson.
Yeah,
I
and
kind of always group them together.
Bryson's a lot less. Bryson's a lot less generous with. He only
Bryson
gives
is way low
because
key.
Bryson's a lot more motherfucking talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tory's a wash, man. He's done.
I will give this to. I don't.
You're on a Joe Budden album, and I love Joe Budden. You're done.
No. Okay.
You know who the last pop feature on the Joe Budden album was? Kurt Cobain's. What's he?
Kurt
Drinking my
Cobain
cup.
is so
Kirk
awful.
Cobain.
Yeah, what's he doing?
XSL freestyle was one of the worst freestyles I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. No,
Here's the thing about Tory though. Bryson I think is much more talented at what he does. No fucking doubt about that. In terms of voice, flow, delivery, everything. Tory's a lot more raw in terms of his talent, but what he has proven is that he can do different, like, take his song Love or Say It, where he's doing, his high-pitched singing voice, and then take Liddy, where he's like got a lower register and it's
Take
like a
Mexico
Travis.
with Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie.
That song's tight.
Like he can do more with his, like, he's proven he can do more with his voice over different kinds of beats and stuff. So I feel like he's proven that he can do all kinds of different shit. Bryson hasn't proven that yet. I think Bryson could, but he just hasn't proven it.
Bryson doesn't need to.
If he wants to get into that next level stardom, he has to. I think.
I mean, yeah, he might throw. He's got a Gucci Mane feature, and Gucci's a legend. That's been confirmed multiple times. So.
In every goddamn AMA.
Is Gucci Mane a legend? And he had a feature on the Khaled album with Future.
Bro, Tory Lanez is on a Joe Budden project, and Joe Budden's washed. Joe Budden's fucking washed. So I ain't seen Bryson Tiller on a fucking Joe Budden project.
No, you have.
All right, I think I have. I think I have a little bit of an answer.
All right.
I think they proved themselves very much so this past year, but I think the Migos have a shot.
No, you don't think they're there already?
No.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
pretty
think...
damn big.
Yeah, but they haven't been big for a long time.
Okay, that's fair. They're not as big as Future either. I wouldn't say that.
They're not as big as Future, but they're definitely up there.
So is Bryson Tiller. If Bryson Tiller dropped an album
Migos is ahead
and
of
the
Bryson
Migos dropped an album, I think
Tiller went platinum already.
he did. So did the Migos.
No, I understand that, but so did Migos.
Migos went platinum after Bryson Tiller, significantly after, and Bryson Tiller dropped one album and went platinum off that one album.
Wait, went platinum with what? Culture?
No, Tiller.
But what are you comparing here? Like Tiller went platinum.
I'm saying Tiller went platinum off his first album.
Yes.
First project. First anything.
First ever project he went.
Exactly. The Migos have been grinding forever. Whatever. They finally just sort of popped a little bit. I
understand.
They're not on Drake level though. I think they can get there.
No.
I think they can get there.
With the pop features they're doing, it's definitely possible.
I think they can get there.
I mean, they got a fucking Katy Perry feature. The Migos has a Katy Perry feature. Migos.
Do you want
Migos.
Me to give a different answer?
No. I think you made a good point. I just think that they're definitely, in terms of stardom, I think they're definitely at that second level. If we're talking like tiers, like there's that first level, and then they're right there. And you think they could break through to the top level?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think they'd have to like change their sound at all, or do you think they should just
a little bit? I think they would have to go far heavier with, like, I don't want to say Bad and Bougie type tracks because I think Bad and Bougie popped off for different reasons.
Bad and Bougie was kind of a sleeper hit, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't really see that being top one.
Number
when it was
one
released. But
exactly.
Yeah, no, I think Quavo, of course, has the voice. That
no doubt.
Will just like carry anything. So I think they could definitely. I think they have more number ones in the stash.
All right, that's fair.
You're right.
Alright.
That's fair.
I don't know, I'm a fucking backpacker, so I'm less in tune with what and who is popular. But for I have kind of a long shot answer, and I don't know how much of a long shot an answer is. It might just be like time wise compared to you guys, because you guys named some pretty damn established artists, and I was gonna go with A.A.D, because
okay.
he's got a
That's a
buzz.
good answer.
He's had some hits. My shit was huge, and now Drowning
Drowning
is
is huge. Yeah.
Drowning's huge.
And
He's
those,
proven
I mean,
he
those
can
are
do.
both.
He's good
Yeah.
with hooks.
Oh,
Like, when
you
you're good
definitely.
with hooks, that's a big
The hook on
step.
Drowning is great, and the song
Oh,
is
it
like
is.
majoritively hook, but I still love it. It's still a great song. Yeah.
I
So
do think
if
A
you are-
Boogie needs to change the name though.
No, I don't think so. I think it's recognizable. And
It's recognizable, but at least take off with the hoodie.
no,
A Boogie
that's
is catchy.
no, because there's already a boogie.
there is, and I think in my iTunes, I think I shortened it to just A Boogie anyway. I think that's kind of what he goes by, but it doesn't matter.
Do you guys think that names are a big, like names can be a deciding factor in terms
Yes,
of
I
when an
think
artist
so.
goes up? I agree.
That's why
'Cause
Conan
I-
Lucas never got big. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Like,
think that's
but,
why
like, I
Young
really
Thug
think-
is a little dragged back, and I know they already like did the
Really?
name change thing because of that. Young
Name changes
Thug,
don't work though.
Young Thug sounds like the most generic rapper you could ever hear just by looking at that name.
And it's funny because it's probably the most eccentric rapper there is right now.
But yeah,
There's
he's very
fucking
eccentric.
weirdos out there nowadays.
Yeah, there really are. But
Lil Peep or someone might give him a run for their money
Lil Peep, Lil Pump.
with hot pink hair and Green Day hooks, but whatever.
I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, Lil Uzi Vert is kind of a weird name, but he's fucking popped off, no doubt. So
Yeah, speaking of which, is it supposed to be Lucifer if you say it fast? Like, is that the
I
whole
really
point?
don't know. Maybe knowing Uzi, who's a fucking weirdo, that might be the case. Because I mean, everyone just calls him Uzi. No one calls him fucking Vert. So there's really no point for that Vert at the end. But who fucking knows with him?
Why is the vert at the end? Is he like a skateboarder?
He put it at the end because it signifies like going up because like vertical. Like, up. It's so stupid.
Jesus Christ.
I have a
That's
question.
just a bad look.
Do you think Yachty or Uzi will sell more first week with their projects coming up soon?
Yachty will sell more. I think-
Yachty's
don't
latest
fucking
singles
know.
haven't done well.
No,
haven't
they
done well.
haven't. They haven't. But I think his album rollout so far has been a little bit better. Peekaboo is
Oh,
starting to
100%.
rise in popularity.
Peekaboo's all. I like Peekaboo.
It's all right.
Like it. That song.
I
he
like
just
it for the
Bring
Migos.
it back. Bring it back. Oh man,
That song's awful.
that song is terrible. Like he had a nice beat to it, but like his like Michael Jackson ad libs and his fucking gross voice. Like on
Awful.
a little boat. What made like on a little boat? He used his. At least it was on beat in Little Boat. Like he wasn't even on beat in this fucking.
I don't know if he was
song.
on beat in Lil Boat.
He was at least. Okay.
You know what, Yachty? I
More
would
on
like.
beat than this.
Have you heard from the D to the A? With him and
Yes.
T? I want that,
Yeah.
Yachty. That song was tight as fuck.
Yachty's shown that he has potential, no doubt.
Yachty
I just-
threw some good punches
No, he
on that
hasn't.
song.
No, Yachty has never shown potential in anything. He's trash in every sense of the word.
I disagree with that. I think.
I even
I
like-
mean, I'm not
I
from a
even
technical standpoint, but I think on Broccoli he showed that he has mainstream.
No.
That
No.
proved that he has like a mainstream spot. You know, not every mainstream artist is talented.
Wait, really? We were just
What?
talking
I'm
about
not-
fucking Soulja Boy, of course.
Soulja Boy exudes talent.
Oh yeah, what are you talking? Soulja Boy is a fucking pioneer.
He is.
The sad thing is that statement's actually kind of true. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
that
about to-
is true. It's just like a sad truth.
It's just a
But
sad
whatever.
statement. Have you guys seen
Yes.
that video where Ugly God was saying that Soulja Boy is his biggest inspiration? It was sad.
No, but it
Not
just
surprised.
trips me out that we have rappers who are. I can't imagine getting into the rap game and you strive to be Lil B or Soulja Boy. Like, I
Yeah.
just don't see that.
Like, rapper inspirations nowadays are the most fucking bizarre ones. You got Uzi over here with a Marilyn Manson. Yachty, I mean, Yachty's mostly...
Yachty doesn't have an influence. I don't think he's ever listened to rap music.
He said, no, you know who he said his biggest influence is on a Zane Lowe interview? Or not, a Ebro interview?
Was it Lil B?
Coldplay.
Ah.
Yachty said Coldplay was his biggest musical...
Coldplay influenced rappers now.
I can tell it's
Another
Coldplay.
reason
Because
to
it's
fucking
trash.
hate him. No, fuck him. Just another reason to goddamn hate him. What kind of fucking people are we letting into this goddamn culture now? Jesus Christ. Everybody gets a goddamn pass. Oh, my favorite artist ever, my favorite rapper is Coldplay. That dude from Coldplay.
Favorite rapper is Chris Martin.
Yeah, Chris fucking
his verse
tickles
on
another dude's
Homecoming
balls.
is so
Jesus
good.
Christ. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This is the same reason that Soulja Boy sat at number 1 on the charts for 7 fucking weeks. It's bullshit. It's just bullshit.
I think artists like that prove that how essential production is in hip hop, honestly.
No, they prove how dumb fucking people are. They prove how dumb they are.
There are technique
I feel attacked right now.
There are plenty of people who can dance to just some regular songs. You don't have to be all fucking bullshit. There are plenty of songs with good lyrics that you can dance to, that you can get down to. It's just fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Hip-hop has been going through this thing for like 20 years, since its birth now even, where people are saying that it's dying because you get some fucking, oh yeah, bullshit this, bullshit that, ringtone rap killed it, Nas said it was dead. Just, no, man. They just need to stop. We need to stop empowering the artists who are garbage and putting them up there on the charts. It's fucking ridiculous.
Why do you think there's this big cultural shift in terms of like...
I think it's the people listening. It's what they want.
I understand it's the people listening, but what do you think caused it? Like,
I think everything's just so fast, like with the internet and everything. The world is just moving so quickly that like you take these easy to digest songs, stuff that like catches you immediately, and you hang on to it for a couple weeks and you're like, this is my shit. And then like a new song that grabs your ear comes out and you're like, oh, this is my shit. And then it's just wash, rinse, repeat.
You bring up a very good point.
Go ahead, Mickey.
I feel like the thing is though that's...
Okay, no, go on.
Oh, my bad. I feel like while I do believe that, you know, these newer artists who definitely just don't give a fuck as much are getting a lot bigger, and they definitely have a bigger place in the game nowadays. At the same time, I mean, Kendrick sold 600,000 his first week, so clearly people still care for, you know, a more lyrical kind of album.
People still care, but Kendrick is in the lane of you must like Kendrick, otherwise you're a hater.
Same with J. Cole.
You are...
Okay,
J. Cole has a lot more haters than Kendrick, though.
It's actually cool to hate on J. Cole now, though.
Not in real life.
Exactly.
Not in real life.
No, not in real life. Not in real life. Behind a computer screen or behind Twitter.
Oh, no doubt.
Sure. Whatever. That's the cool thing to do. I guarantee most of those people that are like, oh, J. Cole puts me to sleep, bullshit, probably listen to J. Cole albums.
No, J. Cole is not bad.
Because otherwise J. Cole wouldn't be putting up the numbers he does. And Hammer brought up a good point about, yeah, there's still popular people who are doing that, and there have always been that. Always. People have been saying fucking hip-hop's dying for 20 years or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
It's always that way, but if there's always been these lanes in hip-hop where you're doing it commercial, and then there's people who aren't doing it as big, but they're still doing it the normal way.
Like I've said before, like I mentioned before to you guys, in a private manner, That sounded fucking sus. I'm sorry.
It did.
But like I was mentioning before, like crunk music was no less effortless or no more like whatever. It had just as much effort put into it as like this new shit. Like this has been a thing for a while. Like people have wanted this mindless fucking club music.
Yes.
So I think it's interesting that people single out these quote unquote mumble rappers when I mean all Lil Jon fucking did was shout and made
rap.
shit tons of money.
The
Get
term mumble
Low
rap
is still a
hilarious.
staple party song to this day. It's been like
Yeah,
15 years.
But Lil Jon's an incredible producer.
He is a
That's
good
true.
producer.
Lil
not
Jon is
denying
actually.
that.
Shout
very
out to my
talented
ghetto report card where Lil Jon straight kills the beats.
You're taking away from the point.
What's the point?
Hammer was the one making the motherfucking point.
Well, that's me.
Well, that's me. Wow. Good
Did you just forget your
observation.
point?
Make your point, damn it.
Oh, make my point?
Yes, what's your point?
Okay,
Your point
my
was that
point
crunk
is...
music.
My point is just, I think this... I don't know why, but in this generation in particular... Like, I understand what you meant, Mickey. Maybe it's just because I haven't been too diverse in the culture yet, but I just feel like in this generation, it's been the most vocal about, you know, oh, it's fucking dying, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like there's so much negativity nowadays compared to, you know... I mean, there were always haters, but I feel like nowadays it's more prominent and vocal than ever.
That's
can't
because the
speak.
internet exists.
I can't speak.
But the
but
internet's
we
existed for a while, though.
Yeah, but
We don't have the
Twitter
greatest
now.
rapper of all time releasing an album called Hip Hop Is Dead in 2017. So I feel like we can't say the feelings. Maybe Mickey could speak more on this because he's an old motherfucker. But I feel like it can't be at its worst now.
I think it's at its worst now.
Think so?
I mean, granted, I was, you know, like in my teens and shit when ringtone rap and all that was popping, so I love that shit. And when I look at people nowadays, I think, you know, when they praise those dudes that I now hate, so I look at it now and I say, holy shit, we're letting anybody fucking rap now. Like, good lord, we're letting anybody with a SoundCloud and some auto-tune and a bullshit name rap. And we're going to put those dudes up on a fucking pedestal, you know? But at the same time, that's what I was doing with dudes like Young Jock and Rich Boy and all that shit back when I was a teenager, so.
But you
I don't
still
know,
enjoyed
dude.
that.
I did. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I loved it. I loved that shit, man. That's why, I mean, as much
At
as
the same time...
I despise the shit coming out now, I can't say I don't understand it. Because I mean, I've been a hip hop fan since the 90s, and as long as I've been into it, I've seen how the mainstream differs from the people who are saying that isn't real hip hop. That's been going on forever, and it will go on forever. That's a fucking endless debate.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't mean I can't say fuck Lil Yachty, because fuck Lil Yachty.
No, I understand that. I'm not saying like you have no right to hate these people. No, there's definitely a right to hate them. I just feel like nowadays it's been incredibly amplified to the point where...
Well, yeah, but that's just the point of like social media and the internet and all that shit, you know?
That was what I was saying.
When I was like, I mean, dude, I remember talking to fucking Joe Budden in 2004 or 2005 on hip hop forums about his newest mixtape or whatever. But that was different.
Yeah, that's a lot different.
When he went on a fucking forum and talked to like his fans, those were people that wanted to talk to him. It wasn't now where he puts out a fucking tweet or whatever and the whole fucking world dissects it. Like, the people he was talking to back then on those forums were his fans.
I definitely feel like our tolerance as an audience has gotten a lot like wider in terms of like what we're listening to, which is I think that's a positive though, you know.
Oh, it's a great thing. I'm very happy to see the way that hip hop has grown and progressed and how more people accept it now.
If you look at some of these artists today, you'd be like 5 years ago, they wouldn't even have a fucking chance.
No, not at all, man.
I agree. It's positive. I think the average rap fan nowadays is much less likely to tell you a song sucks than they would be 5-10 years ago.
Easily.
So many people are afraid of the backlash, to be honest.
I think that's a big thing too. It's just kind of this like overall hive mind on social media where, you know, when one thing gets popping,
Everyone's got to like it.
My favorite, well, actually my least favorite, but I think it's hilarious, is all the people who, like, whenever an artist is criticized, they're just like, well, if you don't like it, don't listen to it or don't complain about it. Like, we are rap fans, and that inadvertently makes us, like, critics of the culture. Like, if you put out a shit mixtape, I'm going to tell you it's shit, and I don't care if your one fan likes it or whatever, and is you don't need to listen to it. Like, fuck you, I listened to it, it was garbage, I'm going to tell you it was garbage.
Yeah, I agree with that. But here's my point, is that I totally agree with what you're saying, but people are doing that nowadays without even listening.
That's true.
I'm going to use you as an example, Mickey. You hate Post Malone. You think Stoney's fucking garbage. At least you listen to it. The overwhelming majority of Post Malone's haters haven't listened to a Post Malone song besides the hits because they look at him and he's fucking chubby and ugly and white with cornrows, and they're like, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. I hate him. And, you know, they base their judgment off that. You have to listen to what the artist is providing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say, is that, you know, I mean, so many people, and it's not just the old heads, because I know a lot of old heads just, like, they've heard, like, bits and pieces of some new shit that won't listen to it, and they're like, that's trash, it's not what I know. And I will listen to the shit. Fuck, dude, I'll listen to anything. I tried to listen to Stoney. I hated it. It's not built for my ears, you know?
Yeah.
And I try to tell the old heads that I know, be like, hey, I mean, give the shit a chance. I mean, that's how I
never
found
know
a lot
if
of...
you're gonna like it.
Yeah, like even now, man, I'm addicted to that fucking EXO Tour Life song. I can't stop fucking playing it, man. I hate Uzi. I hate that shit with a passion, but I love that fucking song. You just gotta give the shit a chance. And it goes both ways, though. Is the dudes coming up now just got into hip-hop. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was her first album or whatever. I don't.
Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City.
I really don't give a fuck what your first hip-hop album was. That's fine with me, man, as long as you got into the genre. Just go back and listen to the shit that people who have been into it forever tell you it's dope. And if you think it's dusty or you think it sounds dated, that's fine. But don't fucking talk about the shit like you know all to be, you know, all known when you haven't gone back 10 to 20 years or whatever, even 5 fucking years. Fucking
like on Reddit,
Jeezy.
for instance.
Yeah, no, not just
Like,
on Reddit. And it's tons
I
of
know not
everywhere.
just on Reddit.
I think it's even less outside of Reddit.
And
It's way
it makes
less
me
outside of Reddit.
it makes me feel weird because when, you know, I was growing up, hip hop was my whole life. So now when I meet people who are just casual hip hop fans, I get frustrated and I get pissed off. And I can't do that. That's not the right way to act, you know? Like, I want to introduce people to this fucking beautiful music that I love.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's ignorant for not liking it or whatever, but you're ignorant if you just, you know, dismiss the shit without giving it a fucking chance.
Exactly.
I think anybody in their teens to 20s would love Joe Budden music. Anybody.
Yep.
It's emotional.
Yep.
It deals with social depression and anxiety and relationships and all of that shit, man. That shit kept me alive.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
It's literally amazing. And the dude conveys so much emotion, like a Kid Cudi without having to sing or whatever, you know? That shit saved my life, man. So, I mean, I just think it's weird that this generation won't go back and listen to old shit and just dismiss it. And anybody who talks about it now who's old and they haven't listened to it, it's just somebody trying to stay relevant. It just, I ranted. I did the old head rant. You guys got me old head ranting. Fuck you.
But I was gonna bring up an example of something. The reason I brought up Reddit is because I wanted to bring up an example I saw was a week ago or something. That new XXX song he did with Diplo, like that song dropped. No, I hate it. I think it's fucking garbage. I think he sounds like a fucking chicken. Like, it's absolutely disgusting to the ear. I can't stand it. But here's the thing.
Lord.
There's people, I mean, the hive mind in general, and I understand that in terms of opinions, Reddit is not the place to get, like, the general consensus of opinions because it's really not accurate to, like, the overall culture. But at the same time, in terms of, like, hive mind and, like, how it works as a community, I think it's a good little micro. It's good to like analyze at like a micro level. I'm just spewing bullshit from my mouth. Long story short, on this XXX song, in the comments, people were saying, "Man, I really, I hate that I like this." But like, why? Why do you hate that you like it? Like what the fuck you want. Listen to what the fuck you want. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who it is. If you enjoy the music,
there should be no guilty pleasures.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
That shouldn't even be a fucking term.
I have guilty pleasures, and I know I have guilty pleasures, but...
Oh, I know you have guilty pleasures,
we know.
Well documented.
That is a guilty pleasure, actually. You know what? That's a guilty pleasure. I'll give that the stamp.
Yeah, exactly. There's very few cases, mine, which is redacted. I'm not going to expose myself like that. My guilty pleasure is an example where it's actually a guilty pleasure. But that in the hip hop culture, that really doesn't exist.
No, dude, I love Young Jock. I bump fucking New Jock City all day, and I liked most of the Mims album. Like, guilty pleasure should not be a thing. If you fuck with it, you like it.
Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys I like Suicide Boys too.
Everyone's
I
like,
haven't
knock
listened to
off
it.
3-6, knock off 3-6. They're so edgy, and I'm like, all right, but the music sounds good.
Knock off 3-6? I wouldn't call him that. I'd call him like shit, man. I don't know. Little Wayne said some would call it fighting, but it's more enlightening.
They're very much, I don't want to say rip-offs of 3-6, but they're children of 3-6.
I mean, fuck, dude. You listen to my opinions throughout this whole podcast, and I love Drake. More Life is one of my favorite projects this year. I play that shit non-stop. I love that shit. It's good music. I don't understand why I have to feel bad for liking good fucking music, and I don't understand how that somehow discounts my credibility as a hip-hop fan.
Exactly.
Like,
because it just does, Mickey. You don't get it.
No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. I'll fight you in real life. You want to square up? You want to run the fade? We can do it, motherfucker.
Run the fade.
Run the fade.
Drake makes good music. He makes enjoyable fucking music that I like listening to. I don't have to think about it too much. I can throw it on when I can't decide what else to listen to, and it's enjoyable. I dance, I sing, I make some fucking dinner in the kitchen. I do my thing, man. Just, it's not a guilty pleasure. It's just music I like. I shouldn't have to feel guilty about what the fuck I enjoy. I vibed out hard to that T-Wayne album today. Can we talk about the T-Wayne album?
Yeah, no, the T-Wayne album was honestly,
Christ.
I
wasn't expecting to hear so much rapping on it from T-Pain.
T-Pain, I think, honestly, I liked Wayne's performance. I think T-Pain stole the show on that tape.
T-Pain killed it.
He killed it on every single song. Like,
I don't know if it was just like nice familiarity. I was just like, oh shit, I haven't heard T-Pain in forever. But it was just so good to hear. And him going hard, like on that first song.
Yeah. He rapped, he sang.
Yeah.
Like, Listen to Me was fucking so good.
You guys never heard He Rap, He Sang before?
No,
that was one of the songs that was out.
I saw the shirts and stuff, but I don't think I ever heard the song.
Oh, dude, that song's been out since like 2008 or so.
Yeah,
and
Snap Your Fingers was around.
Yeah.
There was a loose, rough version of Snappy Fingers. So I thought it was going to be a lot more than 8 songs, but I wasn't disappointed whatsoever. I was very happy. Especially because after yesterday, T-Pain posted that shit, and I got super hyped because, that was like the peak of my Wayne fandom. Like, I loved Wayne more than anything at that point. And
more than your own child.
He wasn't alive.
His child is Wayne.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. When that shit got announced in like '08 or '09, and I heard he sang, I was stoked. So that shit getting actually dropped, it made my week. Made up for every fucking L I've taken in my whole life.
The one dub was T Wayne.
Yep.
I still haven't
All right, I
listened
think
to
we-
it yet.
Definitely listen to it.
Yeah, no,
I'm
get
going
around
to.
to
I
it.
plan on it. I was just so busy today.
I think we should wrap up.
Is that a
We're like
wrap?
an
Yeah,
hour
wrap?
down here.
Yeah, we've gone.
Yeah.
I think that's a wrap. So if you made it this far and listened to all of our fucking asses rant about dumb shit, thank you. We are gonna come back next week better than ever.